Hello there, fellow porch pickers. Boy, are we in for a treat today. The uh, the dean has finally arrived. We've been waiting on this thing for 3 weeks to show up. It started out its life in Arizona. Actually, it started out its life at the Dean Manufacturing Company, out in Tampa, Florida, is where they're based at. And I got a. If those who watched the channel for a while know I've got a Dean TS2 acoustic guitar. I love that thing. But this one's going into the music shop. As much as I hate to say it, as much as I'm falling in love with it, we still gotta, we can't fall in love with every single one that comes through this door. Started out a ship from Arizona. From Arizona, they shipped it to Arkansas. From Arkansas, I went to Memphis and stayed there for about a week. And then it finally came back down this way as of like around Friday. And finally showed up at my front door today. Yeah, shipping's kind of weird. I don't know why, Maybe freight wouldn't cost so much, if they would actually streamline the process a little more. But look at the inlay. This is actual inlay. This isn't sticker. This is inlay. Get your eyes in there. Don't look. That's inlay. I'm gonna do this real slow. And now it needs a bath. So those are real dirty. They're two humbuckers. Huh? And it sounds so good. Me and Kimberly's falling in love with it too. She don't really like the sound of electric guitars that much because kind of on the high notes and stuff kind of tweak her ears a little bit. And she don't care much.
This one's nice and warm. It's not that super high pitched crap that they do.
Yeah, it's got a nice warm tone to it. It sure does. Look at the pattern on the body. It's beautiful. I almost hate to just sell it. I want to just keep it. But the best things about these Deans, if you notice, let me flip this over. The best thing about this Dean, you kind of turn it over without bumping it, it's the way the neck is. I'm gonna call it. It is what I call a unibody design. It's got the neck and the body together. The back is just amazing. I'm gonna love the work on this. It does has a little blemish. It does have a little blemish on the backside, but Kimberly says she can fix it. I wasn't gonna touch it because I was afraid I'd make it worse. It does have a blemish on the backside, and she said she could find some. I guess she says wood filler or something. You can see where they kind of maybe glued it to keep the finish from peeling off anymore. I guess you can kind of see glue down there. But so today this thing needs. I'm gonna go ahead and put a new set of strings on, even though the strings look brand new. And I'm gonna go through the truss rod, even though the neck looks straight, and I'm gonna touch the truss rod just to make sure it moves and it works. Because before I sell something, I want to make sure everything moves, everything is supposed to be the way it is supposed to be. So I'm gonna make sure just move that truss rod, just make sure it turns. The nut on that truss rod turns is all I want to look for, and clean it up real good because you can see the humbuckers are kind of grimy, dirty. Right down in there into the saddle. It's the same story. And I just love how they got these strings running. I really do. That's just the neatest part to me. I like these. Dean is just a nice company altogether. They even though they are high-end instruments because they try to get top quality woods when they do this. They're crafted that way. And they put a lot of work and love into these guitars. I have nothing bad to say about. I have had that Dean TS2 model for going on about 11, 12 years, maybe 12 years, and I've never had a problem out of that guitar. It's just been my favorite. So let's dig into this and get the work done. I need my winder here, and it's gonna get a new set of strings. Some GHSs. It's my last pack of electric guitar strings, so I've got to order more. Get them into the shop to get some more. Where is my winder? I got so much stuff going on. I'm building a guitar kit. Video ain't been uploaded yet, but I'm building it. There it is. I got pickup up here. You ain't seen the top of my workbench, but up there's just a bunch of stuff. All over the place. So, even though these strings, I still, you know, we're gonna put these up. I can't even get the winder on it hardly. These things are so big. They're good quality instruments. They are expensive, and I like to say that they actually rent. I've had a couple of guitars already. Y'all seen some of these videos where they didn't put them in the holes on the pegs. These are. So I like that. So this looks like it was set up probably in a music shop by somebody that really knows what they're doing, other than me. But, you know, I'm not saying I don't know what I'm doing, but there's always more professional people out there than me. They're probably, and some of y'all probably work at music shops watching these videos, watching me go, why are you doing it that way? Why, you idiot. Listen, I just love to work on these things. I love playing them. I love music. I love banjo. Y'all know I love banjo. Banjo, I love the bluegrass music. Bluegrass. Baloo. B-A-L-U-E. Bluegrass music. Y'all know I love that kind of style. So, yeah. Get these off. But if y'all like watching this kind of stuff, and I like doing this kind of stuff, because it's like, you know, fun for me to just come out here and mess around with it. Tuners feel fine to me. I'm not going to mess with them. They feel good and snug. I want to look at that truss rod and make sure it turns. There's that. It's all coming off here, all of it. Goodbye. Beautiful guitar. When I get the strings off, I want to bring y'all in a little closer and show you these inlays. A barbed wire inlay. I've never seen a guitar with a barbed wire inlay. Never, ever, ever. So this kind of makes me wonder if it was like a special request or something, you know? Because Dean will do special requests like that. Yeah, that's beautiful. It's all inlaid. It's pearl inlay, looks like. See if I can get some of that pearl to shine. See how it's shining a little bit for you? So now we got that off. The neck don't look too bad. It does look a little dry-ish. So I got some, I'll put some Vaseline petroleum jelly on that. I know it sounds weird still, but it's worked for me in the past. And we'll get that revived, but we need to get everything kind of cleaned up. I might go ahead and just pull pickups off the body itself, and that way I can clean underneath them and clean this up real good. But everything kind of needs to be cleaned really good on here. It's kind of grimy. Pull these strings out here. I like how these strings go into the body. I like it when I get to work on a Dean. I love these guitars. Kimberly was fighting hard, temptation to say, you know what, let's just keep it. But can't do that if we want to try to keep the guitar shop going, which is doing pretty good, by the way. Oh, I've already sold 3 or 4 guitars already. The Fender, for some reason, people are having a hard time with that Fender. They're scared of the neck replacement. And I guess because if I trade the neck out, they're afraid that maybe I just took a neck offline, a Fender Squire neck, and just put it on a cheapo body or something, and I don't know what they think I did to it or whatever, but for some reason they're having a hard time with that neck replacement, and it works fine. Y'all seen it in the video. But intonation's just fine. But for some reason, that is having a hard time selling. So let me get these posts off. Yeah, that needs to be cleaned up real good. I don't know if my sprayway cleaner cleaned that too good, but we're gonna find out. I'm not gonna spray that sprayway stuff on here because this is a really, really lacquered finish. Beautiful. I'm not gonna do any spraying on that. So I might just take the sprayway, even though it's a foaming action, and just apply it to a towel and just lay it and kind of just dab it. That way the foam still works, but I'm not getting it. Or I just get a piece of cardboard and just kind of just position it to where it's not getting on anywhere on the body. So yeah, let's take care of that. Even though I got a feeling it is, I'm gonna go over everything. We'll get out my grandma's paddle and check for neck straightness. Let's see what we got here. I need a haircut, so excuse me. I ain't gonna mess with that. That ain't straight. But I'm still gonna take that cover off and make sure that the truss rod moves. So yeah, I wanna make sure everything still works and is in working order. And I'm not gonna try to move that truss rod too much. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna find my planetary position where it's at now. Is that either a 4 or a 5? That looks like a 5. It's dirty down in there. It ain't been opened in a while. I'm gonna put this in a planetary position. As soon as it locks in there, I'm wrong. Might be a 4. Because it's fine where it's at now. I'm not going to mess with that neck straightness too much. Just going to leave it well enough alone. Alright, so all I want to do is make sure this truss rod moves. So you see where this is staring now, where it's sticking straight up that way. I'm going to remember that position because I'm going to come right back to it. But I'm just going to move it in either direction, back and forth. And just make sure I put that right back into the same position. And it moves, so that's good. Now I want to double check, make sure I didn't move it too much, and that it's just fine right where it's at. And it's fine to me. We can put that down there. Looks fine to me. I ain't gonna argue with that. Leave well enough alone, my daddy used to say. That's what I'm gonna do right here. Leave well enough alone. Alright, now, what else is there? Alright, so I got these pickups undone so I can try to get under them and clean up real good where they sit. I don't want to move them too much. I don't want to rip a cord out or anything. And that's what's going on. See, these are pulling against each other, but maybe I can twist it a little ways there. Get them up. Just like that. They are dirty as y'all get out. Right up in there. That is some filth. And it's probably pretty easy to do this. Just take your attention to detail. Because this is going to be my money maker right here. And there, clean them up. All around. They are just filthy. Don't let your guitars and stuff get to this kind of condition. Y'all want to make sure you do a little house cleaning with them or on them. Because they do get to the point to where it just gets grimy, nasty, because you're sweating on it when you're playing. It's oil from your skin. It's just, you know, just dirt and dust in the air. And it does take its toll on them after a while. You gotta clean them up really good. I got that under there. I'm gonna let that kind of dry after I've already had from where I had that wet rag. I don't want to move that screw around too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this one up now. Get my finger. I'm trying to learn how to put my hand right in the way, so yeah, I can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm just cleaning up the fronts where they sit on the guitar. Collect that dust all the way around the ridges. Clean it up real good where it sits on the body. I like to get real thorough when it comes to cleaning these things. Every little square inch I like to wipe down. Try not to get my hand in the way here. Again, I apologize. Kayla. Steven's outside and he's trying to run out. We just want to make sure the gate and stuff's locked. He's a runner, so we try to keep our eye on our little booger. He daddy's heart. I love him to death. All my kids I do. I love all of them to death. I can put that back down now. It's fine. Put it back down in position. And come on back here. Clean these little slots here that the risers come in for the bridge. Clean that little area up. Clean that up. Now I need to look underneath these knobs real quick. Let's see if I can get them off. There they go. They're coming off. Pull them off. Set them to the side. And I'll clean them up. Right in here where all that dust and yeah, there's a bunch of dust in there. Sits. And I want to make sure that those knobs are tight. They're not loose. Because what happens is over time, twisting it and moving it, these nuts that hold these to the body will actually work their way loose. So you want to make sure that's still snug. Because if you don't, and it continues to do that, it'll actually work the wires loose on the back of your that are hooked up to your knobs. So you want to make sure that you have all of that taken care of, or tightened down snug. Not over tighten, just snug. Now, there you go. Get that cleaned out in there. That looks good. Good and clean. There you are. Underneath is clean. Underneath it. Did I get this side too good? I don't think I did. Underneath there, real good. So I'm just going through giving it its initial wash off. Right in here next to that nut, that's a little dirty. That's nasty. So what I'm gonna do? Get one of them strings. I saved one of them strings. I don't think I did. Just let it sit after I do this. Kind of give it its first little initial wipe down. Like it takes off. I think I have something that might bring shine back to those pickups. Yeah, that was filthy. Let me show y'all. I don't know if this will pick it up, but too much in the camera. Turn some of that off. But it's definitely in need of a little bit of love. So yeah, so I'm gonna find something to protect the body from that sprayway, and I'm gonna get some on that neck, just the neck. All right, now I'm just gonna go ahead and get the back its initial little rub down. Kimberly just came back from the store. She has some wood filler. She's gonna try to fix up that patch. She said she knows how to do it. She says if it's comfortable doing it, and right here, proving me wrong. No, I got a Korea thing on here. Yeah. Got your phone on you?
Who?
You.
Yeah, I was looking for my black stain. If not, I got some paint that'll match it.
Ready to figure out how old this thing is? I'm sure we can find out with the serial number. This thing was filthy. Look, that's just the initial wipe down. I ain't really got to the sprayway yet. I'm not going to use it on this finish though. Gotta be real careful. Alright. So yeah, I'm just going through doing the initial rub down, cleaning up little handprints or whatever's on it. And yeah, as you can see, this is why you want to do it. I don't know if it's really picking up in the camera, but the camera's kind of making it look clean and white for some reason. That's okay, but trust me, it's pretty damn filthy. It is stained golden brown, that's for sure. All right, so I'm gonna flip it over, find something to cover the body of the guitar with, and we're gonna put some spray weight on that neck. All right, so I got some paper towels and got Grandma's paddle help holding them down. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray this on here very gently. I don't want this on the finish or anything. Just want it on the wood. That's all I want. Anything with a lacquer finish, I don't trust this stuff being on. So I'm just gonna just down the neck. Get up in there. Spray it. Now we're gonna sit there and let that eat for just a few seconds, or about a minute or two. Actually, yeah, let's give it about a couple minutes to let that stuff sit there and eat. I'm pretty sure we'll get some nasty finger grime and from where people have been sweating and oil and greasy fingers and you name it, it's probably on that neck. So we're gonna give it a couple minutes, let the spray weight do its magic. Camera ain't doing it justice. Y'all should really be up here in person seeing this. Let me see if I can't bring y'all closer and show you this. Kimberly's taking a Q-tip to the truss rod thing and she's cleaning it out real good. You want to put some of that spray weight
Let me
on
get
it?
the most of it out first.
But look at the discoloration. You see it turning brown. You see that brown coloration? It's actually lifting the stains up off this wood. Over time, your hands, they get sweaty while they play, or oil from your skin, you name it, dirt, dust, all that builds up on these fretboards. That's why you want to clean them over time. You want to go ahead and clean them, and you want to apply some oil-based products to kind of keep them lubricated, to keep the wood from drying out, especially if you're up north and in places where there's low humidity. It really dries out your wood. So I'm getting ready to wipe this off now. Show them. Look what Kimberly's literally wiping this off the fretboard, and it just lifted all that nastiness off that fretboard. Y'all just won't believe it. Show them.
I am.
Put them in the put it up to the camera. Get it right in their noses. It's nasty. Look at that. I'm gonna get a paper towel and join you.
It looks like chocolate.
It's just nasty. Y'all don't believe me. Y'all gotta, when you change your strings, clean your fretboards. Clean them. Look at this one. And this fretboard, I'm gonna probably, it's really, really bad. It didn't look bad up close. He's dinged it there too. It's where it was starting to crack, see? But it's alright, ain't too bad. Look at that. That looks like, look at that. That came off the fretboard, guys. When you do your string changes, clean your fretboards. You really want to, this is the time for you to do your house cleaning on your guitars. Clean them up. Now I'm going to try to get these humbuckers really shined up. Really shined up. Try anyway.
Oh, I guess you tell me when you're done cleaning it, and I'll come out here and do the other part.
Okay, alright. It shouldn't be too much longer. So now, let's move on back down to the body. I'm going to try something different here, besides trying my Vaseline treatment that y'all see me do. I'll do that on the neck. But I want to try, for those of you who are, I'll try anything. Glass cleaner, streak-free shine. I'm not going to spray it anywhere in the holes or anything. I'm just going to spray it in a couple of spots on the guitar. Right around in here. Get a good little amount. Put some on the humbuckers there. I'm gonna get a good paper towel here and just rub it and clean it. See if that works. Nothing like good cleaning on these guitars. Make them feel good. And if the ones are clean, they want to play well for you. They want to play for you once they're good and clean. They show you their appreciation. They really do. They show you their appreciation. I'll get another paper towel. I'm about out of paper towels, but that's all right. And I am out of paper towels. That's good. Better make this one last. And there. Here. Humbuckers are just about good and cleaned up. They got a little wear on them, but they're looking good. I think if I keep polishing like this, they'll come clean. To my banjo students, I want to thank y'all for putting up for the lack of banjo videos. Those will be coming back here in about a week or so. I promise you. I'll be doing some more lessons. We're ready to start doing the chord changes on banjo. Y'all been practicing that Frellenstrum, I'm pretty sure. And I want to thank y'all for giving me time. Be patient with me, getting my shop set up and getting it going and all that stuff. We've been real busy. I still maintain a full-time job and come home and do this as a part-time job pretty much, because when guitars come in, I try to shoot and film and clean them up so I can get them online and start selling them. Try to revolve a lot of things that way to help my business grow. And I'm still doing giveaways. I haven't turned all about the profits. I do still want to do giveaways and give back. It could be guitars like this. It could be, anything. It could be guitars, acoustic guitars, anything. And then here in a couple of months, one of my guitars that will be in my inventory, I will be giving away. So you want to hit that subscribe button if you're just tuning in out of interest or searching. Hit that subscribe button. Join the porch picking family. Oh, we're getting to the stringing part. We're almost done with the detail cleanup. I'm polishing off these here. I'm just letting that neck kind of dry a little bit before I go put my Vaseline on. I want it to be good and dry it off from where we wet it with Sprayway. That Sprayway stuff is pretty kick-ass. I mean to cuss. I'm apologizing to all my underage viewers. Alright, so come this way. I've had these soaking in that Sprayway stuff too. Let me get one that's already dirty with it. Go ahead and let's get these here cleaned off. Good and polished. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Good and clean. Clean them off. They're not going to come totally clean. This guitar, I guess, is 15 years old now. So it is a little aged. It don't look like it though, does it? Deans, they hold their value, man. They're really good guitars, really good instruments. So yeah, these are really good instruments. Go ahead and put that back on. That's good and clean. Clean the other one here. Yeah, that looks good, guys. She's coming back around now. She is coming back around now, guys. Not too bad. Go ahead and clean these guys off. Come back to you. Do the same thing to them. Alright, so before we run out of time here, I want Kimberly to kind of do some of this wood filling. So I'm going to start cutting some of this stuff I'm doing a little short. I want to kind of show me too how to do that, because she said she knows. So And so I'm gonna go ahead and do my Vaseline. You know what we do? Just rub it on. Rub it on. You don't want to rub too much, because you'll be spending all day long trying to polish it out. You just put a little bit on. Rub it in, 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 rub it in. All the way down it. All the way down it. And now this one's a little bit moister. I'm going to rub it in gently. I'm trying to rub it off because you want it there, but just rub it in until it starts feeling smooth. Nice and smooth. You're not trying to rub it off. You're just trying to smooth it out a little bit more. Work it in there. Alright, so you got that. Now you get your microfiber towel right here. Start polishing. That is just as smooth as it can be. It's nice. It's a beautiful guitar. Alright, so let's get the stringing it back up and tuning it and hook it into an amp. I got the electricals to it. Why not, right? Make sure everything works for my customer. You wanna touch the tripod? Move it on everybody that's watching, huh? Yeah, Daddy's buddy's here watching him now. You're looking at the guitar. It's down there. Him and Kayla were out here outside just a second ago. Strings in here. I still got to clean up the back, but I'll get that in just a little bit. I'll get done filming with you guys. I really want to see that wood filler she said she could do. Come on, get out of there. Get you going through. There's always more. What's going on? We're all the way through. Next one. Told you guys I would learn an easier way of doing this. Through. Get in there. Lord have mercy. Everything wants to be difficult today. Everything. I'll set the rest and come back.
I guess.
Now tell him. She knows what wood this is, guys. I don't.
Mahogany body. This has got a maple neck.
Maple neck.
And it says rosewood fingerboard.
All right.
With the inlays. These are called time capsule humbuckers. But I don't know if it has the original Floyd Rose tremolo bridge. I don't know what that is. Is that it?
Tremolo bridge? No, I don't think so.
It must just be on
Tremolo bridge is that whammy bar we like to call.
Oh, okay, yeah, this one doesn't come with that. The one I'm currently looking at does. But this is like the same design, just this one has the evil eye inlays, whereas this one has the barbed wire inlays. I don't know if you call it barbed wire, but
I did a minute ago, so that's what it is. That's what we're going to call it till we sell it. How about that? And when they get it, they can call it whatever they like. All right, there's a few more seconds on these strings, so I want to get Kimberly to do the wood filler. All right, so plan B. I was going to put this in a rough tuning and let y'all see how it sounded in this video, but I think I might do a wholly separate video of me just playing it and show you how this thing really sounds. Sounds amazing. But right now, I kind of want Kimberly to go ahead and do some wood filling. She says she can fix that thing on the back of this that's chipped. So yeah,
It's not deep. It's just.
Kimberly, take it away, and I'll do the filming.